So we're gonna be ranking characters from the East Blue saga. So first up we got Helnepo. Helnepo just definitely goes into the rookie tier because he's quite a bomb. Then next up we got the guy from the filler arc in Lockdown. I feel like he's definitely stronger than Helnepo. And then after that we got Chu. Chu's an absolute bomb, so he just goes on average East Blue pirate. Then it's Kuina. I think Kuina also goes in rookie. And we have Mochi. Mochi can chill right there. Then after that we got this guy. Can't lie, I forgot his name, but I know he's the first ever villain in the East Blue saga. And I know he wasn't that strong, but I feel like he's stronger than everyone else here. So I'm gonna definitely put him here. Then after that we got Bellamy. Bellamy was a Marine, so I feel like she could hold her own a little bit. So I'm gonna put her up here, the top of rookie. Makino is definitely just a commoner, an average person in the One Piece world, so she goes down there. The same with Mary. I feel like he's a bit stronger than Makino, so he'll be on top of her. Not in that way, yo, pause. Then we got Kuro of 100 plans. He's definitely a bomb as well, but he'll go on top of all of these characters. Zoro's master. Yeah, I definitely think he could hold his own, so here, put him above Higuma. Finally remembered his name here. Yeah. We got Goldie Roger. Considering this is a sick version of him, I'm gonna put him on Yonko. Most likely his prime would have been Yonko plus, so yeah. Then we have Mihawk. Yeah, I think it's no argument that Mihawk is definitely stronger than a sick Roger. Then we got Kaya. Kaya is definitely just the average citizen, so she'll just go below everyone because she was sick. Then we got Captain Usopp. Yeah, I think that's a comfortable spot for him. And then we got this for Red. Oh, this freaking Red. Definitely a bum. Think he's okay around somewhere here. Got Full Body. Full Body is just another bum, so just put him over here. Then we got Nojiko. She's just definitely a normal person, but I'll put her above Mary, since we've seen more from her. Not really seen more, but I feel like she could do better than Mary in effect. Then we have Gary Masterson. I feel like this guy was quite competent. He was able to do stuff, so I'll put him above Higuma and above Usopp, because Usopp didn't really defeat him, but he was a better sniper than him overall. Then we got another bum. We got X-Hen Morgan. X-Hen Morgan definitely is weaker than most of these characters, except for probably Mochi and Full Body. Alvida, she can definitely go into the rookie tier because she's not that much of a threat. Sham and Butchie, I think that's a comfortable spot for them. But Kabaji, I feel like Kuro is slightly a bit stronger, so I'll put him there. Then we got Sanji. He'll be the first one to go on East Blue top tier. Then we got the girl from the bar in the Shellstown arc. I feel like she is just gonna be the weakest on this list because she's just a little girl after all. Then we got Shanks. For people in the comments, this is not Prime Shanks. This is, I think, 1 billion Berry Shanks, pre-Yonko Shanks. So I think for Shanks I'll put him just above most people, but not above Shanks and Roger and the Yonko first mate. Next up we got the dog from the Orange Town arc. I feel like people underrate this dog, but he was able to fight up with Richie the Lion, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, I feel like he's above Mochi and Full Body. And then we got Monkey D. Dragon, the father of the main character. I feel like he's the strongest on this list, and we haven't seen what he can do, so I'm just gonna pop him out there. Then we got one of the best characters in the East Blue, Gaimon. I feel like Gaimon will be able to fight because he was a pirate, so he should know a little bit of 1-2, so he'll be up here. I think slightly below X and Morgan. Just gonna bump Chu up. Then after that we got the Usopp Pirates. I feel like they're just rookies, so I'll put them under Alvida. Then we got Hachon. When I put him in average, he's blue pirate, but he's definitely the strongest so far. So then after that we got Pearl. I feel like Pearl is slightly weaker than slightly weaker than Kuro, so he's gonna go up there. I feel like Hachon should go up there. Then we got Gin. Gin was a powerful character, so I'll put him up here. Then next up we got the priority workers. The priority workers are not that weak, so I'm just gonna put them, I think, up here is fine above Higuma. Then we got Django. Django can just go up. I feel like he's weaker than Usopp, but so yeah, he'll be above Higuma as well. Then Nami. I feel like Nami and Usopp were equal around the East Blue, so she's fine right there. Then we got the Sea King from the Arlong Pirates. I feel like not a lot of people, especially weaker people from the East Blue, can handle Sea Kings. So we got Joni and Yusaku. I feel like they should be able to handle themselves a little bit because they are bounty hunters in the East Blue. So I feel like they should have learned one thing or two from Zoro. So I think they're slightly above Usopp and Nami. Then we got Genzo. Genzo is just a normal citizen, so he'll go up here. Then we got the Swords Salesman from Logtown. I feel like he should be able to handle himself a little bit, so since he's from Wano and he's a samurai, so I'll put him above, I think, everyone in the rookie tier list. And then we got Kuina. I feel like Kuina should be able to handle herself. I think top tier for Kuina is not that bad because I feel like she has some haki by this point. So yeah, maybe basic observation. So yeah, most people in the East Blue, especially lower tier people, don't really have haki. Then we got Baggy the Clown. Baggy is definitely an average pirate, and I feel like Kuro won't be able to kill Baggy because of the chop food, so that's why I have him above Kuro. Then we got Yasa. I feel like Yasa was very strong at this point, but I don't think he was as strong as he is right now, so I put him on Toby Ropo level. Then we got Richie the Lion. Richie was a very, very powerful lion at the beginning of the story. Of course, not like to other characters, but to low tier people, it's quite a formidable opponent, so I'm gonna put him above most people, above Higuma, because Higuma was easily defeated by the Sea King, so yeah. And then we got Kobe. Definitely think Kobe is just a commoner, so I'm gonna put him here. Then we got this guy from the Arlong Pirates. I forgot his name, but I know he was Sanji's opponent, so I'm gonna put him, I think, above Kuina. Then after that we got Zeph. I feel like Zeph was really powerful in his prime, so for old age, I believe he's a top tier. It's really interchangeable between Game and Zeph. And then next up we got Don Krieg. I think Don Krieg at this point is stronger than Sanji because Sanji begged Luffy to help him, so I'm gonna put him above Sanji. Then we got Arlong. I think Arlong is a top tier, but I think Sanji could be able to defeat Arlong. I know most people are gonna say that Arlong is stronger than Don Krieg, and it was stated that Arlong was the strongest pirate in the East Blue, but that was before Don Krieg came back to the East Blue, and I think Luffy struggled more against Don Krieg than with Arlong, my personal opinion. Then next up we got the mayor of Orangetown. I believe it's just a random citizen. I feel like he could be able to hold his own against most commoners, so I'll put him above Mary. Then we got Zoro. I feel like Zoro is definitely the strongest top tier so far. Then next up we got Luffy. Zoro is captain, and I definitely think he's the strongest top tier so far. Then after that we got Smoker, and I believe he's another top tier, but between Smoker and Luffy I'm gonna have to take Smoker because most likely Smoker had a bit of knowledge of Haki, so yeah. Next up we got Lucky Roo. I definitely think that Lucky Roo and Yasop are relatives, so I'll put him above Yasop, but at Toby Roper level. Then finally we got Ben Beckman, and it's been stated on the Vivio cards that Red Hair and Ben Beckman are quite relative, so I'll put him just under Shanks, but at Yonko Commander. So yeah, there you have it. That's my full list, and tell me any mistakes I made and what else you would have done differently. And if you want to see part 2, just state it in the comments, and maybe I'll do the Alabasta and Skypiea arcs moving forward. So yeah,